to 21 Days of Code. Today we will be solving problem 844 backspace string compare. Given two strings S and T, return if they are equal when both are typed into an empty text editors. Hash means a backspace character. Note that after backspacing an empty text, the text will continue to be empty. Let's do these examples. For example, we have this string, then we write them in text editors A, B, C and hash, so we backspace the character. A, 2 hashes, backspace 2 times, D and B. This is the resultant string. For the second one, D, backspace, there is no characters so no need to backspace. Then AD, C, D, backspace, B, backspace, and there's one more backspace, and then B. So this is the resultant string. And for the last one, backspacing 2 times will do nothing. Then A, backspace, A, B, C, D, backspace. So this is the resultant string. So if we see these two strings, as the resultant strings are equal, we return true. And if we see these two or these two, we return false. So that's the question. Let's solve it. To solve this question, we will be using stack data structure. So if you are not familiar, make sure to check out the link in description. Stack is a first and last out data structure, which is something like a pile of books. For example, we have a box here in which there are books A, B and C. So in stack, we can only push in the elements and pop out the elements from the top and nowhere else. So if we want to take the book B out of the stack, we first have to remove the book C, and then only we can remove the book B as it is present at the top now. When we remove the book B, A will be at the top. So let's see how to use it in this problem. We will create two stacks, this and this, and then we will use these to store the characters in string A and B. So this is the string A and this is B. So let's first see the string A. Also we will create one for C. So for this, as A is here, so we'll insert A in stack, then B, then C. As there is a hash after C, so as we detect a hash, we know we have to backspace a character. So we pop out the element of the stack. So we pop C out of the stack. Then we insert A. So we push A in the stack. Then again we see backspace. So we pop A and again we see backspace. So we again pop in character. So we are left with A, and then we push B, and then we push B. It's simple. Again for this string, we push in B, then there is a backspace, so we remove B, again backspace. As the stack here is empty, we do nothing. Then we push A, then B, then C, then B, then a backspace, then a B again, and then a backspace and a backspace again, and B. So this is our resulting string from bottom to top. So if you want to compare these two strings now, we first will check the size of these two stacks. If the size is same, then at least the length of the string will be same. Then as we iterate through the entire stack, we check the tops. If the tops are equal, because if both the strings are equal, then the elements in the stacks as well as their ordering will all be same. So we check the tops. If B is equal to B, yes they are equal, we pop the elements. If D is equal to D, yes they are equal, we pop the elements. The top is shifted to A. If A is equal to A, we pop the elements. We keep doing these steps until both the stacks are empty. If the stacks are empty, that means the ordering as well as the elements were same in both the stacks, so the strings were equal, so we return true. In case of string C, let's fill this stack. As there are two hashes, no characters, then A, then there is a hash, so a backspace, that is a pop. Then A, D, then C, then B, and a hash, so pop the element. So here, if we compare these two stacks, we can see that the top are not same, so we return false here itself. So let's code this. We are going to use C++'s standard template library here for stacks, so if you are not familiar, make sure to check out the link. Also, the stack is similar to stack in Java's collection framework, and if you are coding in C, you can create your own stack. So let's code. First, we'll create two stacks, S and T, which are for string S and T. Strings are represented by capital letters and stacks as small, so don't get confused. Then we iterate through the entire string. For string S, if the ith character of string S is equal to a hash, then we know we have to backspace. So we know we need to pop from the stack. So only if the stack is not empty, then we pop from the stack. Else if the stack is empty and we use the pop operation, then it will throw an error. And else if the current element is a character, then we simply push in the stack. We do the same for the T string. Then we check the size of the two stacks. If the size are unequal, then we simply know that the strings can never be equal, so we return false. If the size is same, then we move forward. Then we check the top of the stack with after every pop. So while the stack is not empty, we check if the tops are not equal. If the tops are not equal, then we directly return false. And if the tops are equal till the stack is empty, that means the entire stack was same. That is, the string was same. And so we return true. Thank you.